This is Rowan. I am the facilitator for what we're now calling the Gathering Grove, previously Puget Sound Forest Walks and Talks. And we had a bit of a intermission, or I guess a hiatus, you could say, where I had to take a pause on the tree talks and the tree walks for sort of family reasons and personal reasons. But my hope is for us to kind of build things up again and kind of gain momentum. And for May, I wanted to share with you all a meditation for working with hawthorn. So, hawthorn is a plant that is very much so strongly associated with the month of May, and as such, it felt like a very appropriate choice to go with. And so, I invite you to take a look at some information about Hawthorne. I am going to drop a link not just to our meetup page, but also I want to share with you all some slides that I came up with that might prove helpful if you want to know more about working with Hawthorne. But that said, I'm going to start us in leading the guided meditation. And for this, you don't need anything but just a quiet place where you won't be disturbed. This will be about maybe a 10-minute meditation. And you may wish to have some water so that you can drink afterwards. You might want to have a pad of paper and a pen. But really, this is a very easy meditation. And the most important thing is to just have a space where you are not going to be distracted by maybe your phone or something else, or maybe someone walking in. So if you need to pause the video and get your setup ready, feel free to do that now. All right, we're going to get started with our meditation now. And so I would invite you all you can keep your eyes open or closed. If you keep them open, just maybe find a place in your space where you can just kind of allow your gaze to soften, or close your eyes, whatever feels right for you. And let's start to take some deep breaths. Breathing in and out. In and out. And as we're breathing, we're just breathing real naturally. But just trying to make sure you're fully engaging with that breath and following it all the way down as far as it wants to go. Now as we're breathing, I invite you to feel and sense the point of contact where either your feet touch the ground or where the base of your spine meets the chair where you're seated. Find a point of contact. Just be aware of your body in that space where you make that point of contact. Sense that beneath you is the supporting earth. And we're just going to breathe with that awareness of the supporting earth beneath you. We're also going to be aware of your space. There's a direction in front of you, behind you, to your left and to your right. There's a direction above you. You can sense the sky above, stretching overhead. Even if you're indoors, you can visualize that great expansive sky stretching over the building where you find yourself. Sense that you are here and now in the present, spiraling ever forward. Just continue to be aware of that breathing, that internal rhythm, of the breath arriving, holding the breath for however feels natural, and then releasing it. Now, from this place of stillness, Allow yourself to sense as though a mist is rising all around you. The mist rises from the ground and creeps up your legs. It rises further and further until you are surrounded within it. Calm, cool, flowing mist. And you start to notice that the mist begins to part. And in your inner vision, you see yourself standing in the middle of a forest. Take a moment to visualize this forest, the trees surrounding you, the sounds, the sensations. It is nearing twilight and the sun is setting low. You are standing on a path that is weaving between the trees. And as you begin to walk, you can tell that you are going down a slow and gentle slope down into a small valley. As you walk along the path and make your way down the hillside, you become aware of a sweet scent hanging in the air. You continue to walk, and the aroma grows stronger as you continue on your path. The scent is heavy, heady, and at once somehow both attractive and yet off-putting. And after some time, a large cluster of white blooming shrubs come into your view. You see that they are arranged in a row, a hedgerow, marking the boundary where the path you are on ends abruptly. You can't see what's lying on the other side. Listen to the birds singing, and notice also the sound of bees buzzing as they are drawn into the beautiful shrubs that make up this hedgerow. As you look at the blossoms and draw nearer, you can see that there are clusters of 5-petaled flowers. You can also see the dense, deep green foliage and see hints of the gnarled limbs and trunks that make up these small hawthorn trees. And if you look very carefully between the dense clusters of flowers and leaves, you may make out the sharp spines of the thorn. Take a moment to acknowledge the spirit of Hawthorne, to connect with these trees, to feel what it is like to be in their presence, and see if any impressions or messages arrive for you in return. As you look at the hedgerow, your eyes notice that there is a break in the foliage where there is a step, a stile that will allow you to step up and look into the space on the other side. What you'll find there is a mystery. From where you are standing, you cannot see over the shrubs, and the greenery is so dense that you cannot see through it. You can decide to remain safely on this side of the hedge, or you could approach the step and perhaps catch a glimpse of what lies in that other space beyond the hedge. You sense with the stirring of the breeze that it is time to return. You bow once more and thank the spirit of Hawthorne, and think to yourself if it may be possible to meet with a living counterpart of this tree in the mundane realm when you get a chance. Taking nothing with you but your memories, you turn around and begin on the path leading up the hill. The evening is growing late, and it is getting dark. The sun has set and night is falling, yet you feel confident in finding your way back the way that you came. You know that you will not get led astray or lost on your path as you make your way back to the starting point. The mists begin to roll in once more from the outer edges of your awareness. They pile in around you, surrounding you. Once more you are enveloped within them. Be aware of your breath once more. The steady inhalation and exhalation. Be aware of the space that you occupy, the earth beneath your feet, the sky above you. There is a direction in front of you, behind you, to your left and to your right. Be aware of your body, your feet touching the ground, the base of your spine settled in your seat. Be aware of that breath, your body, the space surrounding you. You are in your space. You are at this time. Wiggle your fingers and your toes as needed, and when you are ready, open your eyes. You can hold on to a chair if you need additional grounding or touch the floor below, but make sure that you come back fully. Maybe take a big, good stretch, take a sip of water if you need to, and maybe write down whatever impressions came to you if you'd like. So that is our meditation for this month. It is my hope to continue these more on a monthly basis, perhaps more regularly if possible, and to have further events scheduled on our meetup page. I will include more details below, and as always, I'm always open to hearing whatever feedback folks have, and feel free to leave a comment down below, and thank you for joining me this month. Be well.